Imagine if Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson or Oprah had enough justification to stay in a mediocre job in like 1981, right? So here's Michael Jackson, and he works as a manager at Applebee's, right? And you're sitting here seeing this talent in him, and you're trying to tell him, dude, you should do other stuff. And he's wearing like one oven mitt. Why do I want one oven mitt? And you're like, you should do, I can feel an artist here. And he's like, I'd love to, but I gotta make money.
Right.
Applebee's is gonna promote me.
Right.
And you're like, dude, you're gonna make money. I swear to God, there's millions in this. And he's like, I know, I hear your fantasy. That's really cute. I get it. I could be magical, but I'm realistic. And they call that realistic. That's not realistic. You know how many times people come to my events and go, dude, that's great, Kyle, but I gotta live in the real world. And I go, what's the real world? And you know what it is? It's when they sit at home and come up with all the ways that shit's gonna go wrong, which is actually delusion and fantasy and fear. That's not the real world. What's real right now? Both our hearts are beating. There's a space here. You're breathing. This is the only thing true. And we call this airy-fairy. And stressing all day and worrying about all the crap the news hand-selected to make you freak out is called the real world. Do you know how not scary the world actually is? Like if you go outside, it's not just horror and what it looks like on the news. That's real, right? There's a lot of buildings not on fire today that the news isn't focused on, right? You can just drive down the street.
There's a lot of people that aren't being shot at today.
Right. There's a lot of families that went to bed safe and woke up in the morning and no one cares because we go, this dark world is the only world. And I'm not saying that's not there. That's there and needs to be honored. But in saying that's the world, we're denying everything that's right in front of us, including the space that has all the information. This source, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it God, some people call it the universe, you can call it your intuition. I don't care if you're atheist or Christian or whatever. This moment we all have, this is true. This is true. And then we never pay attention to it. We're crazy. And when you start meditating and listening to the silence, you see all these people that are just running themselves and you just see it like this crazy illness. And then you're sitting here with all these insights. What if I create that? Boom, $1 million idea, this thing. And you're so fulfilled by the calling that when you do create money, you don't blow it on a bunch of addictions, which you only have because you're so out of alignment with yourself. The only reason we have addictions is because we aren't connected to ourselves.